Hello, my name is Daniel Ferrero from Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise. I'm Business Program Director. Welcome to this webinar introducing our network solutions for the SMB. Here are the topics that we are going to address today. First, we'll see what are SMB market trends for 2016, what will be the directions to follow. Second, understanding the typical SMB needs that will be driving the business, how we can answer to these needs and trends, how we can compete, what are the products and solutions for addressing the market, and how to provide value to the customers. Where we can differentiate, introducing the zero-touch provisioning unique solution. Then, we'll see what are the upgrade opportunities for our solutions, and finally, a summary of the key takeaways for this presentation. First of all, before moving forward into the presentation, a quick reminder on the importance of the SMB as a vertical activity within the network strategy. As such, the network pillar is addressed within the converged voice plus LAN plus WLAN SMB solution. An interesting insight here coming from the latest IDC report, Worldwide SMB 2016 prediction. First, SMB IT spending grew by 4.4%, still a continuing growth, and that's a good news. Second, mobility spending grew by 70%. Mobility is still a strategic spending priority, and there is a need of integrating front and back office applications with devices, a kind of integration that may be provided by our partners. And third, a new topic to think about, the arrival of millennial generation into the companies which change the game. It is well understood that this arrival of the millennial generation into the workforce is having a profound effect on business, technology decision-making, and utilization. What is less well known is that that effect is markedly more pronounced with small to medium-sized businesses. Anytime, anywhere working, mobility, performance, and security needs are becoming more and more crucial for those personas. There are three major market trends that are challenging the IT infrastructure for most small-medium businesses. One of them is the increase in traditional devices such as mobile phones, tablets and laptops, as well as new devices like home alarm and surveillance systems, smart thermostats, printers, scanners, etc. that all require IP connectivity. Utilization of personal or corporate devices are increasingly being connected either via Ethernet or via Wi-Fi. The importance is to provide a similar experience, whether wired or wireless. The second major trend is mobility, the need to be connected by any mobile device, anywhere and anytime. With the frequent mix of personal and corporate activities, employees doing work at home and during vacation, but also conducting some personal activities during work time, SMBs are increasingly enabling employees to access their networks with personal devices. The third major trend is the ability to access business and personal applications in the cloud, such as Salesforce.com, Twitter, and YouTube. Keep in mind that many of these applications require a lot of bandwidth, example YouTube video streaming, Pandora music streaming, photo upload and download, etc. The more that applications are used, the more that the IT infrastructure performance and ability to provide a consistent user experience becomes business critical, all the while enabling the business to grow profitably and reduce operational costs. We have now a clear view on the market trends and the typical SME needs. Knowing that, which network is right for SMB customers? Clearly, network equipment must have user mobility for customers using a variety of wired and wireless devices. This mobility management should be simple to implement, with no IT actions required and less support. Security with access control on both LAN and WLAN to all users. IT can have a secure network with access control on both LAN and WLAN. It can also provide context-based QoS policies based on who the user is. These policies are applied consistently, independent if the user is connected using a wired or wireless device. Ease of deployment and easy maintenance, allowing saving time and money for our customers to focus on any extra value services. And green technology for reducing their environment footprints and reducing customers' expenses. Switches support energy savings, use less power, and save money. The user network profile, UNP, is shown here conceptually, where the user and devices are surrounded by the information required to manage them. Those information are the network provisioning information, the security profile required by that user of device, the quality of service requirements, and the priority of that user of device within the network. We are able to bind user and devices to user network profile, saying this is user or device X, and it gets this profile. We are able to automatically discover the switch port. We are able to automatically provision the user and device given the switch on which traffic appears. This includes security and initial QoS parameters. We can also measure the quality of service that's being delivered for a particular user or device and adjust the quality of service parameters in the network automatically to ensure a good quality application delivery. To do the same, the competition needs additional hardware. This is unique to simplify mobility with no IT actions required and less support. Small to mid-sized businesses cannot offer the luxury of information security teams and resources, but SMBs still face many security risks and threats. SMB needs to consider any access control security mechanisms. This involves the authorization of access to the data in the network, which is controlled by the network administrator. Users can choose or assign an ID and password or other authenticating information that allows them access to information and programs within their authority. Additionally, we have mechanisms to control and authorize devices attached to the LAN via MAC address. Network security management from highly secure the network and protect all the transactions. To ease the installation, we have implemented an automated deployment of the network equipment, LAN and WLAN from the OXO. This can be done with a default file or with custom-made file. Benefits are immediate as homogeneous parameters thanks to a common command line interface for a range, text format configuration file, which can be reusable. Simplifying the installation and configuration is key for our partners and customers. Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise SMB switches, like the OS6350 Gigabit Ethernet switch family, provide cost-saving features such as 802.38z energy-efficient Ethernet, which reduces energy consumption by monitoring the amount of traffic on an active link and putting the link into a sleep state during quiet periods. Automatic power idle on ports when a device is not active. Fanless design in 10-port and 24-port non-PoE models, which reduces power consumptions, increases reliability, and provides quieter operation. Benefits are reduce power usage, save money, and help the environment. Now, let's see what does Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise have to offer from a product portfolio standpoint. The network product portfolio is comprised of a broad range of Ethernet switches for access and core, fixed and modular, as well as WLAN access points and controllers, and enterprise service routers. For the SMB market, we have for the LAN access part, the OmniSwitch 6350, 6450 range in various models, 10, 24 and 48 ports, stackable fast and gigabit Ethernet LAN, except for the OS6350 10 ports, PoE and non-PoE models, fanless for the OS6450 10 ports, and the OS6350 10 ports in PoE and non-PoE versions, and the OS6350 24 port non-PoE. For the WLAN part, we offer to our customers the OmniAccess WLAN product family, which is being enriched with the OmniAccess AP1101, a controllerless 802.11ac access point with high-performance gigabit access, up to 1.2 gigabit per second, all providing a complete integrated LAN plus WLAN plus UC turnkey solution designed for SMB. This network diagram is an example of a typical modern-day SMB office or branch office. The OS6350 can connect all of the communication systems, including IP phones, WLAN APs, and even more common network equipment such as desktop PCs, printers, video cameras, etc. To help you choosing the right solution, we have defined two sweet spots. For classical SMB solutions, targeting 20 to 100 users, choose OS6350 series, which is a perfect cost-effective solution. When you can propose to go upmarket for 100 to 300 users, choose OS6450 series with higher performances. Both have the unique zero-touch provisioning value. The OmniAccess AP1101 is then the ideal WLAN competitive solution, offering high-performance gigabit access and easy to deploy with zero-touch provisioning. Now, let's discover what is the zero-touch provisioning and what it provides. Zero-touch provisioning is the unique solution from Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise, providing value to our customers for the solution deployment. The plug-and-play configuration provides a complete voice plus IP network plus Wi-Fi mobility solution, which has been fully integrated and lab-tested. Zero-touch configuration, UXO and Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise switches, and self-discovery Wi-Fi saves installation time and money for end customers and partners. When you consider the time and cost to install and configure an Ethernet switch, WLAN infrastructure and IP phone system on an SMB customer premise, it can vary dramatically between vendors. The configuration of the OS6350 Ethernet switch with OmniPCX Office for IP telephony will take a fraction of the time it takes to our competitors to get a switch up and running. This assumes that you also include an IP phone system that some of our competitors don't offer. So, it would have to be a third-party solution which requires manual configuration. If you include the access point, which will self-discover and connect themselves within minutes, the initial setup cost and time for the total voice, data, and Wi-Fi solution can be significantly higher for a non-Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise solution. Now, this office is configured to provide a mobility solution, collaboration, and converged infrastructure, which are part of the SMB top priorities for 2016. We have published on YouTube some webinars on LAN and WLAN as self-education materials for our customers. The links are provided here for French and English versions. We are quite at the end of this presentation. What are now the upgrade opportunities? We have different propositions for the upgrade opportunities. Change to 802.11ac AP for better performance for all users. The entry-level OmniAccess AP1101, which strengthens competitiveness with a purpose-built product designed for SMB, high-performance gigabit access, cost-effective solution that addresses small to mid-size environments. Ease of adoption with zero-touch provisioning that encompasses voice, LAN, and WLAN, a built-in complete guest management solution. upgrade the switch with OS 6350 switch family to provide gigabit Ethernet access and up to 4 gigabit Ethernet uplinks, 2 supported on the 10-port version, for better performance, ease of adoption on business environment with fanless versions, and reducing costs. Provide PoE and save cabling. With PoE, you don't need to supply your PoE-enabled device with separate power cords and power outlets. This saves you money. K is more performance. With gigabit Wi-Fi access point and Ethernet switching, you will see a performance improvement across your LAN and Internet compared to traditional 10, 100 megabit per second switches. Your video conferences and mobility applications will run better as well. Keeping the all-in-one solution for IP telephony, converged communications, and mobility. Finally, some key takeaways. What is important to remember from this presentation? Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise enables SMB customers to get a complete solution providing all SMB needs for mobility, security, and performance for business applications. The benefits are a real exceptional user experience on wired and wireless, a fully integrated voice data Wi-Fi solution from a single vendor at the right price, the unique deployment simplification that provides cost savings on installation. Thank you for listening.